Thanks for joining me. We're going to start on our backs. Just lying down, bringing your feet to the floor with the knees bent, and just letting the knees come in towards each other and bringing the arms out wide. The palms are facing up, and if you feel comfortable, just allow the eyes to close. And just taking a few moments here, just checking in with how your body is feeling today. Just noticing any little niggling aches and pains. And just sitting with that for a moment. Just being completely comfortable with how we feel today. Start to shift that awareness now into your breath. And start to count each inhale and each exhale. All the way up to 7. And then slowly back down to 1. And then just letting go of the count wherever you were. Just letting it go and letting the breath come back to its own natural rhythm now, in and out. Take a moment to check in with how you're feeling mentally, how you're feeling emotionally. And again, just sitting with that for a moment. And then just giving yourself permission to be here for the duration of this class. All the stresses, all the worries, all the to-do list, it's all going to be there when we finish. But for right now, let's just be in this very moment. Take a moment to work out what you need right now. Maybe it's to breathe more deeply. Maybe it's just to let go of all the crap weighing you down. So let's just start to bring the feet to the edges of the mat if they're not already. And just start to windscreen wiper the knees over so they're falling over to the right, over to the left. And you decide, do you want to move slowly or do you want to speed up? What do you need right now? Let's go for one more each side. And then just bring the feet in a little closer. Very gently lift your right leg up, point the toe to the ceiling, and just bring the hands softly behind the leg, drawing the leg in for a really gentle hamstring stretch here. Softening through the jaw, through the shoulders. Making a little circle now with your foot. Releasing any clicks, any tension through the ankle. Changing direction of the circle. And bringing that foot Gently back to the floor as we change the legs over, hands behind the left leg. As we draw it in, again softening through fingers, through the jaw, softening around the forehead, making your little circle with the foot. Changing direction of your circle. And bring the knees to the chest, hands to the knees as we take a very gentle rocking from side to side. As effortlessly, as slowly as you can, bring yourselves all the way up and into a comfortable seated place. And I really invite you and encourage you to close the eyes again here. Just bringing hands to the knees and noticing your breath. Again, noticing the thoughts and really making a conscious choice here. Which thoughts do you need right now? Which thoughts can just be pushed aside? Keeping the eyes closed, bring the right hand to the left knee and the left hand to the floor behind. As you inhale, take a big lift up through the crown of the head. And as you exhale, start to twist, turning towards your left shoulder. Breathing in, creating a little more length. Exhale, deepening the twist if you can. One more deep inhale. Slow exhale out. And then take your twist to the other side. Left hand to the right knee. Right hand to the floor behind. Breathing in, creating length. Breathing out, twisting to the right shoulder. Let's take one more deep inhale here. Exhale, deepen the twist just a little. And bring the chest back to the front, eyes stay closed. Palms pressed together by the heart center. As we breathe in, we reach our hands up to the ceiling. And as we exhale, hands float softly back down to the heart. One more time, breathe it in, reaching up. Exhaling, hands all the way down to the heart. Let's take a breath in here through the nose. Hold the breath. And then just sigh it out. One more time, breathe it in. Hold the breath and let it out slowly. Allow the eyes to softly blink open. And in your own way, flip yourselves over, coming into child's pose with your knees out to the width of your mat and the arms reaching forward here. So we take this moment to feel into the ground beneath us. Feel your hands pressing down. Feel the parts of the leg that connect with the ground. Maybe the forehead is touching as well. And take this moment to feel completely grounded, completely safe. Starting to deepen the breath. And slowly walking the hands over to the right hand side of your mat. Placing the left hand on top of the right hand. You should be getting a deep stretch through your left shoulder. Can you deepen your breath even more here? We keep the right hand where it is. coming to thread the needle, dropping your left shoulder down, threading the left arm under the right. And just bringing the head down to the mat here. Again, if you feel comfortable, keep those eyes closed. Completely surrendering, letting go, and just being in this moment. Coming back and into child's pose with the arms out in front. It may even feel nice just to stack the hands on top of each other, bring the forehead to the hands. Don't overthink it, just feel it. And then start to reach the arms back out, walking your hands over to the left as your right hand comes on top of the left hand. We breathe deeply into our back. The left hand stays where it is. Right shoulder drops down. The right arm threads through under the left. And slowly, gently release back into child's pose. And start to make your way onto hands and knees with your hands under your shoulders, knees under the hips, and just start to arch the back up into a cat stretch. Slight clawing of the fingers here, belly button lifting up to the spine. Roll the chest through and lift the chin up. One more time, arching up. Rolling through. And then just walk those hands out a little bit further in front. Tuck the toes, bring yourselves into downward facing dog. Again, I invite you just to move freely. Don't think it, just feel it. And then we take a slow pedaling out of the feet. So the right knee bends, the left leg straightens, left heel comes down towards the floor. And then we swap it over. One leg bending, one leg straight. And then keep going with this slow pedaling out of the feet. Maybe the hips are moving a little as well. Maybe the head is moving, the shoulders. Let's go one more each side. And then from here, bend both knees. Step your right foot outside the right hand or in that general direction. Your left knee comes down, the toes uncurl. Right hand comes to the right knee, and as you draw the knee down to the floor, you're rolling your shoulder back. So think of this like a lazy Sunday morning. Just stretching the body out. Imagine we've got the whole day ahead of us. And we can make the rest of the day, the rest of the week, whatever we want it to be. Gently release, bringing that hand back to the floor. Tuck your left toes, lift the knee, come back and into down dog. And take that slow pedaling out of the feet again. One knee bending, one leg straight. One more each side. Good, start to bend the knees. Step the left foot outside the hand or in that general direction. Right knee down. Again, bring the hand to the knee. As you push the knee back, you're drawing the shoulder back. And if you could feel anything right now, what would that be? If you could feel more joy, softness in the body, lightness in the body. Just tap into how that might feel. Let's bring the hand down, right toes tuck, right knee lifts, come back and into down dog. From here, you're lifting your right leg high, and we're making our way into pigeon. Bring the body forward into a plank position. Right knee is landing behind the right wrist. Left leg is straightening out, and as you can, start to lower down towards the floor. So we start to soften through that fingers. Once again, we soften through the jaw. And all that exists is this moment. Can you slow down the breath again? If you're finding your mind is still racing, please know firstly that's completely normal. It may help to count the breath again like we did at the start, counting each inhale and each exhale. All the way up to 5 and slowly back down to 1. Slowly start to rise up. Just coming up onto the hands, maybe even up onto the fingertips. Draw your shoulders down. Close the eyes. And just open through the chest, through the heart. Breathe it in. Slowly exhale out. Let's take one more deep inhale. Slow exhale out. Bring yourselves either back into a down dog. For some of you, if you're a little too tight through the wrists, you may feel more comfortable in a cat stretch. Take whatever movement feels good here. And when you feel ready, before we come to the other side, we'll come back and into child's pose. And finding that softness when you get there. Taking the time to arrive. Let's take 3 more deep breaths in and slow breaths out here. Start to gently press through the hands, bringing yourselves back and into down dog. Left leg lifting high. And coming through into pigeon on the left with your left knee landing behind the wrist. Right leg straightening out. And again, slowly, like we have all the time in the world, make your way down towards the floor. And just relish this art of moving slowly. Softening again, any place that you're currently tensing. Maybe it's a little grinding of the teeth. Maybe the shoulders are coming up as we tense. Where can you let go right now? Take 3 more deep breaths in and slow breaths out here. And as you start to slowly come back either onto the hands, onto the fingertips. Again, I invite you to close the eyes. Lift the chest up, draw the shoulders down and back. Feel that openness through the heart space. Take a deep breath in. Slowly sigh it out. Grounding through the hands. Again, either choosing to come back through down dog. Take whatever movement feels good here. Or just take a moment on hands and knees in a cat stretch. And then bring the knees down to the floor if you're in down dog. Slowly lower your stomach all the way down to the floor. Bring your arms out wide. So the arms are coming straight out from the shoulders, so fingertips are to the floor. From here, we're lifting the right leg up. We're bending the knee and we're bringing the right foot over to the left. Again, don't overthink it. Don't try and make it perfect. There's no perfect way to be right now. Whatever feels good for you is perfection. Start to slowly, gently roll back onto your stomach. And do the same on the other side. Start to lift your left leg, bending the knee. Maybe the toe comes down to the floor. Gently roll back onto your stomachs. Slide, bring your hands to the floor now, straight under the shoulders. And from here, coming into cobra, so you're either drawing the shoulders back or coming into up dog, straightening the arms again, drawing the shoulders down and back. Again, feel that openness through the chest, through the heart. We take a breath in together. Sigh it out. And gently come down, back into child's pose. One more deep breath in here. Slow breath out. As effortlessly as you can, start to come down onto your backs. When you get there, bring your knees into the chest. Place the hands onto the knees and just make a little circle here. Again, I invite you to close the eyes. Change direction of your circle. And bring the arms wide with your palms facing up. And let the knees drop all the way over to the right. So you can have the head facing up towards the ceiling. You may even want to gently pick up the head and have it face down the back arm away from the knees. Again, take this moment just to be here. Completely surrendering. Completely letting go. On your next inhale, pick the knees up, and as you exhale, let them fall softly over to the left. Again, being aware of your thoughts. Being aware of the power over your thoughts right now. Right now, there's nothing else you need to do but be here, to be present, to be relaxed and to feel free. Slowly start to draw the knees into the chest. And either take a little moment here, gently rocking from side to side. Maybe you want to take a moment in Happy Baby. Maybe you want to try them both and see which one's a better fit. When you feel ready, take any additional stretches, bits of movement that your body might be craving. And then start to think about bringing your body down into a comfortable place for Shavasana. If there's any tension in the lower back, you may want to bend the knees, bring the feet to the floor and let the knees fall in towards each other. Otherwise, just straighten out. The arms are by the side, it's like curling through the hands. Starting to let go through the hips. Completely softening around the stomach and around the chest. Start to unclench through the jaw. Letting the tongue fall off the roof of the mouth. As that softness comes into the cheekbones, into the temples. We soften through the eyelids, through the forehead, and into the crown of the head. Breath moving in and out, nice and evenly. And we simply embrace the stillness and allow ourselves to be here. Start to deepen the breath now. Breathing in for 2 counts and breathing out for 4 counts. Breathing in for 2 and breathing out for 4. Taking 2 more rounds of breath like this. We start to gently awaken the body by brushing the thumbs over the fingers, by gently wiggling the toes. You may even like to reach the arms overhead, give yourself a really big stretch. Releasing the arms down when you feel ready. And slowly bringing the knees into the chest. Hands to the knees. Again, that gentle, slow rocking from side to side. Allowing your knees to fall over to your favorite side. And with the eyes staying closed or closing them again when you get there, bring yourselves back and into a comfortable seated place. When you arrive there, we press the palms together by the heart center. We take a breath in together, reaching the hands up. And as you exhale, bring the thumbs down to the forehead, down to the mouth, and down to the heart center. One more time, breathing in, reaching up. Breathing out, thumbs to the forehead, to the mouth, down to the heart center. Namaste. Thank you all for joining me. Thank you for taking time out for yourself. So very important. Really important to find these moments of stillness or just simply slowing down. Remember, guys, it's okay to not be okay. Talk to people, take time out. It's okay to say no. It's okay to ask for help. Namaste. Take care of yourselves and of each other.